Hi everyone. Let me ask you this. Have you ever picked up a can of soup or a box of cereal that says healthy, but later found out it's full of salt or sugar? It happens to many of us seniors, so don't feel bad if you don't always understand the labels. You're not alone. The good news is, reading food labels doesn't have to be confusing. Today, I'll share a few simple tips so you can choose the best foods for your heart, your blood pressure, and your joints. Stay with me. You'll see how easy this can be, and you'll feel more confident on your next grocery trip. All right, let's take a closer look at the food label, the nutrition facts box you see on almost every packaged food in the grocery store. I know it can look confusing with all the numbers and words, but don't worry. You really only need to focus on a few important parts. Here are the 4 things I want you to notice every time you pick up a can, box, or bag. 1. Serving size. How much is one portion? 2. Calories. How many calories are in each portion? 3. Daily value. Is something too high or too low? 4. Ingredients. What's really inside this food? When you know where to look, you can quickly see if a food is good for your heart, your blood pressure, and your joints, or if it's hiding too much salt or sugar. Tip number 1, always check the serving size first. This small line tells you how much one portion is. But here's the trick. Sometimes the whole package is more than one serving. For example, you might buy a can of soup. The label says 150 calories per serving. Sounds good, right? But if that can has 2 servings and you eat the whole can, you're actually getting 300 calories, not 150. It's the same with a bag of chips or cookies. Many people eat the whole bag without realizing it's 2 or 3 servings. So remember, always check serving size and do a quick little math. That way, you know exactly how much you're eating, and you won't get any surprises with calories, salt, or sugar. Tip number 2, pay attention to the percent daily value, or percent DV. These little percentages tell you if a food is high or low in something, like sodium, sugar, fiber, or vitamins. Here's an easy rule. If it's 5% or less, that's low. If it's 20% or more, that's high. So, for good things like fiber, calcium, or vitamin D, you want higher numbers. But for things like sodium, salt, saturated fat, or added sugars, you want lower numbers. For example, if you see sodium at 25% per serving, that's already high. Eat too much of that and your blood pressure can go up. So next time you shop, remember, 5% is low, 20% is high. It's an easy trick to make healthy choices faster. Tip number 3, always check sodium, the salt in your food. Too much salt is one of the biggest reasons why blood pressure goes up as we get older. The tricky part is, salt hides in places you might not expect. Canned soup, frozen dinners, sauces, and even bread can have a lot of sodium. Doctors usually recommend that seniors keep sodium under 1,500 milligrams a day. So, if one serving has 800 milligrams of sodium, that's already more than half of your daily limit. Here's a simple tip. Look for low sodium versions when you can. If you can't find low sodium, drain and rinse canned foods like beans or vegetables. This can wash away some salt. Remember, less salt helps your heart, your kidneys, and your blood pressure stay healthy. Tip number 4, check for added sugars. Not just total sugar. Some foods naturally have sugar, like fruits or milk, and that's okay. But many packaged foods sneak in added sugars to make them taste better. For example, yogurt or cereal might look healthy, but can have lots of added sugar. Too much sugar can raise your blood sugar levels, add weight to your belly, and hurt your heart over time. Doctors suggest that women should have no more than 25 grams of added sugar a day, and men no more than 36 grams. So next time you see total sugars and added sugars on the label, focus on the added sugars. The lower, the better. One easy tip. Choose plain yogurt and add your own fruit instead of buying sweetened ones. It's healthier and tastes fresher. Tip number 5, always check the ingredients list. This part shows what's really inside your food. Ingredients are listed from the most to the least. So, the first 2 or 3 items make up most of what you're eating. If you see sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or hydrogenated oil at the top, that's a sign the food might not be healthy. Also, the longer the list, the more processed the food usually is. A good rule, the shorter and simpler the list, the better. Look for words you can read and understand. If you can't pronounce it, maybe you shouldn't eat too much of it. For example, compare 2 peanut butters. One has peanuts and salt. That's all. Another has peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated oil, and preservatives. That's more chemicals you don't really need. So, next time you shop, take a quick look at the ingredients. You'll be surprised how much you can learn. All right, let's quickly review what we learned today. So next time you go shopping, you'll feel more confident. Tip 1, always check the serving size. 1 can or 1 bag doesn't always mean 1 serving. Tip 2, look at the percent daily value. Remember, 5% is low, 20% is high. Tip 3, watch your sodium. Less salt means a healthier heart and blood pressure. Tip 4, check for added sugars. The lower, the better for your weight and your heart. Tip 5, read the ingredients list. Shorter and simpler is better. Reading food labels doesn't have to be scary or confusing. With these simple tips, you can protect your heart, your blood pressure, and your overall health every single day. So next time you're at the store, take a few extra seconds to check that label. Your body will thank you for it. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who might need it too. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, senior-friendly health tips. Take care and see you next time.